Kakabit ng science ang research. Every information is processed, analyzed, and scrutinized. Never shall the two-part ways, ika nga. And of course, pag may research, may researcher. May mga scientists na patiently and dedicatedly spending time and sometimes even risking their lives para makumpleto ang mga detalye at makapagbigay ng tamang information. And speaking of research, may ahensya ang gobyerno na nakatutok sa pagpapayabong sa area of study na ito. Ito ay ang NRCP o ang National Research Council of the Philippines. At isa sa mga proyekto nila ay ang SCA o ang Science Council Asia. And to discuss more about SCA and NRCP, please welcome our guest. She has an MA in Economics from the School of Economics, University of the Philippines, Diliman. Maliban pa dyan, she also has a PhD in Social Science Research from Leyte Normal University. She has 34 years of teaching experience and currently, she is a Professor 9 of Economics in the University of the Philippines, Tacloban College. Currently, she's the Executive Director 3 of NRCP and a member of the National Gender and Development Resource Pool of the Philippine Commission on Women. Mga ka-forever, please welcome Dr. Marieta Sumagaysay. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Jel. Thank you. Thank you for having me here
And
today.
welcome sa DOSTv.
Yes, good morning sa mga forever.
Yes, mga ka-forever.
Yeah, good morning.
Ayan, di ba? Okay, ma'am, let us talk about NRCP. Ito
Sure.
talaga. Yan, NRCP. Nakikita ko lang to yung office ninyo, pag dumadaan ako dyan sa along Quezon Ave. Tama ba?
Hindi, doon kami
Central.
sa Bigutan.
Ay, Bikutan. So, iba yun
Yeah.
nandito sa malapit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next time, I'll invite you there.
Tama, medyo hindi pa ako napapadpad kasi sa bandang lugar rin eh. Ito lang ang
Okay.
boundary ko, ika nga. Okay, NRCP. Ano ba talaga, ma'am, itong NRCP?
Okay, maybe a little history
Yes.
about the NRCP. Ang NRCP, National Research Council of the Philippines, ay 83 years old na.
83.
Yes, and it was established in 1933
Okay.
by virtue of Act 4120. And it mandated the NRCP to be the collegial body by which researchers, scientists, technologists can come together and NRCP can become a platform para mag-usap-usap, gumawa ng studies, and then, syempre, para yung mga findings ng study ay mai-disseminate din nila sa mga publiko at makatulong sa mga policy makers. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Kasi from the research findings, may ebidensya para kung ano ang mga polisiya na gagawin ng mga policy makers natin, may ebidensya. Hindi lang hugot kung saan-saan. Okay. And then, that's only one.
Okay.
The other thing is, sa mga research findings, pwede rin ito nila maipublish and then, syempre, mababasa ng ating mga kabataan, mababasa ng publiko, at saka, baka may iba pang studies na magawa mula doon.
So when we say research, iba't iba kasi yung field nito, di ba?
Right.
Kung ano-ano yung kayang i-provide ng NRCP?
Okay. Ang NRCP, meron tayong 3,800 plus members all over the country. So ito sila lahat ay mga eksperto, mga scientists, technologists, engineers. Out of the 3,800 plus, atin silang grupo and we call them academic divisions. Mula meron tayong NATSI, meron tayong medical, meron SOCSI, social sciences, we have biological, chemical, earth and space sciences, madami po, 13 po silang lahat. So, ang ating mga studies, ang ating mga researches ay dito nakapaikot sa lahat ng mga possible studies na gusto
Data,
nilang
yes.
And maybe I can tell you that today, I mean this year we have this study on the Lake Lanao, and it's a comprehensive study which looks into yung mga taxonomy, yung mga physical, chemical, pati na rin yung social aspect na nakapaligid sa Lake Lanao. But that's not all. We have other researches and for example, something to do with dengue, something to do with vaccines, diagnostic kits, at marami pang iba.
Okay, so yung mga ganong factor, pwede rin dito sa NRCP?
Sure.
Okay. So, ano ba yan, ma'am? May membership ba dyan? O
Siyempre.
anyone? Okay. Meron pala?
Meron.
Paano
Pero
ba?
I always say, membership in the NRCP is an elite membership.
Okay.
Kasi you don't have to pay anything. It's not just like any organization that when you have money, and I want to be a
Correct.
member, then you can be a member. Dito, yung ating kailangan ay you have certain number of publications. So if you have like at least two publications, and then your head of institution certifies that you are actively engaged in research, then the NRCP will evaluate and take you in as a member. We have two memberships, associate membership and regular membership. Sa regular, mas madami naman ang kailangan na publication. So, ganun po ang membership natin.
So, kung ako may publication, anong klase?
Kahit ano.
Kahit
based
anong klase?
on your research results.
Okay, pwede, no? Halimbawa, ang topic ko about seafarers. Pwede yan?
Yes. Kasi, di ba, ang ano natin ay, it ranges from the very soft science like arts, to social sciences, to governance, to international policies, hanggang doon sa hard sciences, natural, chemical, biological, medicine, vet med. Meron po tayong gano'n.
Sabi nyo nga, ilang years na tayo, ma'am? 83? 84?
Yes, 83, mag-84 na
Mag-84
tayo.
na, di ba? So, paano nyo ina-extend yung, kumbaga, yung development niyo through this NRCP?
Yes. We continuously serve our members, and ano po yung services natin sa NRCP? Una sa lahat, yung mga research grants. We fund researchers. So what they do, kung anong gusto nilang study, they submit proposals, and these are evaluated. And mayroon po tayong sinasabing NIBRA, National Integrated Basic Research Agenda. Kasi po, ang NRCP ay mandated to do basic research, hindi applied. Although we can do a little of applied, but then basically, yung fundamental research po ang gagawin. Yung mga discoveries.
Okay.
Yun ang mga gusto natin, yung mga new things, mga new ideas,
Mga
new
innovations,
knowledge. Correct. Ganon. So, that's one, research grants. The other is, we do mentoring sa ating mga researchers. So, for example, we conduct workshops for research proposal writing para matulungan din sila makagawa ng medyo a little more comprehensive types of studies. We also have an NRCP journal kung saan pwede sila makapag-publish ng kanilang research results. Meron din tayong tinatawag na division meetings, regular, every quarter. Yung 13 divisions, meron silang quarterly meetings kung saan nagpre-present din ng papers kada meeting yung mga members, maybe isa or dalawa, yung mga research findings nila. So, sharing. So, that also enhances yung science culture and the science community as well. So, maliban doon, meron tayong annual membership and scientific assembly. This happens every March. But not all of our members can come to Manila. So, meron tayo sa Visayas na cluster. Meron tayo sa Mindanao cluster. Dinadala natin ang NRCP to the Visayas and the Mindanao regions. So, yung Visayas, it comes every May. Katatapos lang nung May. And then, sa Mindanao, sometime November. So, at least na nasiserve natin lahat yung ating mga members.
Tama yun kasi syempre, di ba, kumbaga yung pagpapayabong nga natin, di ba, pagdating sa research and development, kailangan yan, nakatalatag. Malalim ba, ma'am?
Yes, alam ko.
Nakatalatag.
Oo, parang naintindihan.
So, bawat
waray ako.
Waray si ma'am,
waray,
di ba?
So, anyway, may isa pa, kung sakali ang ating researchers meron findings that they think pwede ito i-disseminate, ipaalam sa mga kung sino ang dapat, yung mga kinauukulan, we can do some extension work para kung anong research findings nila, like for example, may bagong vaccine for a certain whatever disease, pwede natin gawing dissemination, parang extension, pupunta tayo doon kung saan dapat i-disseminate.
Oh, okay. So, isa yan sa contribution
Yes.
ng office ninyo.
Yes, and we have a website.
Okay.
Yung Research Information and Dissemination Division natin, yun ang nagpapalago nitong website. So, by the way, mga ka-forever, yung website po natin, www.nrcp.dost.gov.ph. Andun po yung mga ginagawa ng NRCP.
Active na active yan, ma'am.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, ano naman, ma'am, ano yung tinutukoy nating SCA? Ano ang goal nito?
Oo. Yung SCA, it stands for Science Council of Asia. Isa siya sa mga science councils sa all over the world, mga ganon. Ito naman for Asia, and it consists of 17
countries.
Asian countries, yes. The Philippines is one of the members, and every year, merong conference. So this year, yung conference was held in Sri Lanka just last week with the theme Science for the People. Mobilizing modern technologies for development. So, paano magamit yung ang siyensya,
correct,
ang teknolohiya para ikauunlad sa Asia. And next year, I'm happy to invite everyone, mga ka-forever, na tayo, ang NRCP po, ang mag-host ng conference with the theme Science, Technology, and Innovation for Inclusive Development.
Ayun.
Yes.
So, first time natin mag-host niyan, ma'am, ng
No,
SCA?
this is the second time.
Second time.
The first time was in 2010 with the theme Meeting the Health Challenges in the Asia-Pacific region. So, we're happy that, we're part
we're
of this
proud,
big.
diba?
Kasi po, ang SCA, it is one venue where member countries can share their experiences. Although diverse tayo, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan, China, yung iba developed, yung iba hindi. We have diverse problems, pero may mga commonalities.
Okay.
Like, we have concerns on water. We have concerns on energy. We have concerns on the health of our people. We have concerns on poverty. So marami. And then, itong SCA, pag nag-meet yung member countries, they discuss these things and how to move forward.
Nakakapagtulong-tulungan talaga,
yes,
diba?
how science, how the researches can help address these concerns.
Ayun, oo. Pero pagdating dito sa Asia, ano yung mainly, kumbaga nakikita niyong problema when it comes to science?
Yung iba-iba, as I said earlier, iba yung concerns ng developed countries like Japan, iba naman yung developing like the Philippines. But then, during the last SCA sa Sri Lanka, the member countries came up with a declaration on how science can be of help, can be useful for the development ng mga tayo sa Asia. So ano ito? Yung natatandaan ko, number 1, yung promotion of bilateral and multilateral collaboration. Ibig sabihin ay, yung ibang countries dyan na medyo advanced sa science, tulong naman
dapat,
dito sa medyo, so collaboration.
Medyo pagipit-gipit ka na.
Yes. So, yung mga researchers natin ay hindi ka lang mag-isa. Yung magtulong-tulong tayo because we have common problems, then maybe research tayo.
Nangyayari ba yun, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. It's happening. Number 2, yung kanilang agreement is to increase social application of research results. Kasi yung nangyayari, minsan, after the research, sulat ka ng terminal report, saan mo makita? Doon lang sa shelves. So, ang gusto natin ay ipalabas ito. Ipalabas ito and increase the social application. Paano ma-apply, paano magamit yung research findings para umunlad ang ekonomiya, umunlad din yung tao. And pangatlo is to include women scientists and young scientists dito sa larangan ng mga research. So, a lot of women scientists are being recognized.
Okay.
Kasi hindi naman ibig sabihin wala silang ginagawa. Noon pa, meron. Pero ngayon, sinasabi ng SCA, dagdagan pa natin yung inclusion ng mga women scientists and the young scientists. Itong mga bago pa lang nag-master's degree, PhD, at saka sila yung susunod na scientists,
Yes,
di ba?
Di ba may mga bata scientist na tinuturing, ma'am?
Oo naman.
Pero ibang scientist ito.
Hindi. Ang ibig sabihin natin ng scientist, like, you do a lot of studies and
Yes.
you are accepted by your peers kasi nakapag-publish
Correct.
ka. Or nabasa mo yung paper mo sa isang international conference at saka, okay sila
Grabe, no?
doon. Nagko-comment sila, ikaw din, you exchange. So, parang ganun.
Oo.
And then, may isa pa, yung
Okay, ma'am,
fourth.
sige.
Yung fourth, ubusin ko. Kasi habang na-remember ko pa. Yung fourth is to increase action by the member countries in the reduction of the adverse effects of climate change. Yan.
Pero as of the moment, yung data ninyo, gaano karaming Pinoy scientist ang member or nasa SCA?
Hindi individual membership ang SCA, kundi institutional membership. So, 17 countries and 29 organizations from these countries. In the Philippines, there are 3 organizations which are members of SCA. It's the Philippine Social Science Council, UP Diliman, the Philippine Association of Marine Science, and NRCP, the National Research Council of the Philippines. And yung others, these are research councils,
Okay.
these are academies of science and technology, sila po ang nagiging member. So kung gaano kadami ang member ng NRCP, ng PSSC, ng PAMS, so yun ang masasabi natin, yung doon kadami ang Pinoy scientist na nasa SCA.
SCA, oo.
Yeah.
Sa pagdating sa NRCP, ma'am, anyone can parang, kumbaga makapasok ba doon? Estudyante, teachers, nagmamasters?
Yes, yes. Kasi the NRCP has a library service division. So andoon po yung mga completed researches natin, and this is open. Students can come, researchers can come para sa kanilang review.
Yes.
But more than that, because we have the website, pwede rin
Madali
sila
na ma-access. Okay.
Pwede rin.
Pagdating dito sa SCA, sabi nga natin, yan, katulong natin iba't ibang bansa from Asian. Masasabi niyo ano na yung greatest achievement of this council?
Ang nakikita ko dyan is because there is the SCA, then, and because there's a conference every year, so na-update lahat. Yung scientists natin, what's happening there, what's happening in the other side, na-update. And then, doon mismo sa conference ay lumalabas. Ano pa? Saan pa tayo papunta? Ano yung most urgent? Ano yung emerging issues na pwedeng pagtuunan ng mga scientifico sa lahat ng countries dito sa Asia? Nakasali sa SCA.
Pero hindi man tayo papahuli sa ibang bansa, ma'am.
Hindi, syempre.
Kaya natin makipagsabayan, di ba?
At saka dyan, sa hindi pa huli, doon sa SCA sa Sri Lanka, we had 9 papers coming from our scientists in the Philippines. In fact, one of the papers ay galing kay Dr. Ernie Pernia, yung incoming na NEDA director natin. Kasi member po siya ng NRCP. Yes.
Okay, so any long-term plan, long-term goal for SCA?
For the SCA, maybe I cannot talk much about yung long-term goal kasi it's the governing, parang may board, management board sila na ano. But then, as far as the NRCP is concerned, we are happy kasi yung mga members namin, they are getting into the, sabihin natin, naha-highlight po sila. Like for example, yung isang member, 5 of our members got into the top 10 ng 100 top scientists of Asia. Oo. And then, of course, yung incoming DOST secretary natin ay aming, syempre, hindi lang member, president namin at one time.
Wow.
NRCP president po natin, si incoming secretary Fortunato de la Peña. So, happy kami kasi that already shows na ganyan kadami yung mga ginagawa ng mga scientists natin, mga members ng NRCP.
So, ang support ng gobyerno talaga naman, nakikita natin?
Yes. And in fact, kahit sa budget, tumataas din kahit papano. In other words, this translates to more of our researchers being able to do more projects, more researches to address national concerns natin, national issues.
Okay. Any more messages, ma'am, doon sa ating mga taga-subaybay?
Okay, so para naman sa ating mga scientists and engineers, technologists, continue po natin yung kultura ng siyensya. Medyo mahirap, medyo long road minsan, but then that is our goal. Linangin pa po natin yung kultura ng siyensya. At one way is submit ng proposals po, research proposals to NRCP. We have the NIBRA, meron po tayong 14 na programs. So any of those, pwede po kayong pumasok doon kung anong research proposal ninyo. Maybe just for curiosity's sake, no problem kasi basic research din naman po tayo. Or kaya directed research kasi may iniisip tayo na problema or concern sa ating local or national na government or economy, then pwede po yun lahat. So, isa po yun. At pangalawa, syempre, iniimbitahan po kayong lahat para sa SCA. May paper presentations din po yun. So, we still have 1 year. Baka gawa na kayo ng research ngayon for presentation sa Science Council of Asia conference natin for next year. The theme, I repeat, is Science, Technology, and Innovation for Inclusive Development.
Thank you so much. Maraming salamat, ma'am. Ikaw nga, sabi natin,
thank you
tulong-tulong
rin.
tayo sa pagsulong, di ba?
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Ayan mga kaibigan, nakasama natin si Dr. Marieta Sumagaysay. Siyempre, mabuhay mga Pinoy researchers, scientists, and professionals.
Hi!